Hi, my name is Lucia Frangione, and I'd like to read from my new play, In a Blue Moon. It's world premiering this year with the Arts Club, Western Canada Theatre Company, and Thousand Islands Playhouse. So Ava is a widow. She's inherited some land, and she's moved to the middle of nowhere with her daughter, who's 6 at this time. And they're sitting out on the porch. Ava sits on the porch wrapped in a quilt. She calls out to her daughter, Frankie. Frankie, come see, there's a big harvest moon. It looks like a pumpkin. Little Frankie hovers by the door. Ava holds out the blanket. I bought a cuddle quilt at the farmer's market. Want to share? Frankie doesn't go near her mom. Do you know it's your birthday if you're dead? I don't know. I should have baked him a cake. Well, we still can, if you want to. You can stay up late. Well, your cake is gross like a muffin. Well, we can make a normal one if you like. I should have left it peace on the porch with a glass of milk, like we do for Santa. Your dad is different from Santa. Once you die, that's a kind of magic where you can't come back. Well, I'm not dumb, Mom. I mean, it's just stupid to be invisible because people think you're not there and then they worry about stepping on you. Well, you won't step on him, Frankie. It's more like he's a little bit of everything now. He doesn't have a body. Right, because you burnt him up in a big oven. Whoa, where did you hear that? Grandma told me. No doubt. Your dad's body was cremated, yes, but he was already dead. You feel mad at Daddy? He didn't want to leave us, right? It's just his time. We talked about this. You're really, really, really old like Daddy. Well, not that old. And your body is going to die too, and I'm going to stick you in a big oven. Now, wait, not so fast. Daddy died because he was very sick. He got worse and worse, right? First his tummy, then his kidneys, and then his heart, because you kept sticking needles into him. That was his medicine. It was his insulin. It didn't make him better. Do you think? I tried to hurt him? You never cried. Frankie runs into her room. Ava sits dumbfounded for a moment, then follows after her daughter. She's locked the door. Frankie, sweetie, please open up. Listen, sometimes it's too hard to cry. Daddy loved you very much. No answer. So she goes to the window instead, climbs up to the side of the house, knocks on the window. Who's there? The moon. Go away. No, the moon wants to come in through the window. She knocks again. Too big. Well, how about the man in the moon? Frankie, do you remember your dad's voice? No. It was velvet, like a 5-star hotel lobby. He'd swagger into a party, and I swear everyone would just turn and stand a little taller, and martini olives would jump in their gin. And Peter was thoughtful. He'd remember the birthdays of all his old widow aunties, and he'd send them flowers, knowing he was the only man in their life who would. And he'd pull kids off the street and give them a job in the dish pit, and I can't tell you how many times his cash register got broken into, and his first car was a white Mustang convertible. I mean, seriously. Who starts out with a white Mustang convertible? Where do you go from there? He had a little shoe shine box. I'd hear him in the morning. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. He moved with grace. That's where you get the dancing from, Frankie. He was light on his feet, holding me around the small of my back. And the first time he kissed me, he threw me up against my fridge and all my magnets popped off and fluttered around my ankles. He knew how to respectfully ravage a woman. Your dad was the real thing, like real champagne pop. And so are you. Frankie presses her face against her mother's on the window pane. Thank you.